How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm happy to say that the Basecamp build is done. What I want to do is dive into the build, show you everything that I did, and then we'll go out and hit the rocks and see how it performs. All right, here she is in all her glory. I think it turned out awesome. I hope it performs as well as it looks. Let's get the body off here. Still using the Velcro in the rear for the hinge, but magnets up front. Now you notice that I'm running an aftermarket chassis. So this chassis is the Endura low center of gravity one. The reason why I switched when I was mounting up everything to the stock chassis, I really didn't like the shock angles I was getting with these Endura big bore shocks. I really wanted this thing to sit as low as possible, and I couldn't get the right angle with the stock chassis. So that's why I went with this. It was 16, 17 bucks or something like that on Amazon. The motor is the Endura purple Viper. I've never ran the smaller one. I've got the bigger one. I like it a lot. Now that is mounted to the stock SCX24 transmission. Originally on the stock chassis, I had the Little Guy Racing transmission mounted up on it. I did have to do some modifications to the stock motor mount skid to get it sit in there, but when I swapped over to this chassis, I'm using the Endura brass skid. I didn't want to Dremel out for this to sit in there, so I just figured I'll use this for another build. Using the Endura electronics there with the radio link receiver, that is sitting a little bit more forward so the body can actually shut and it will not be hitting this. Now originally I had this motor flopped around the other way, but when I would flex this thing out, the top link would actually hit the motor pretty bad. I know you can Dremel it out or bend it a little bit if you wanted to, but I just went ahead and swapped it around, put a tray right here to mount the electronics on. Going to the front, I have the No Superior Design RS100 micro servo. This thing is a tank. I have this on a couple of my rigs. This thing is awesome, but yes, it's more expensive than your other servos that we get from Amazon that I still use. But like I said, the shocks are the Endura big bore 40 millimeter. I've got those filled with 15 weight oil. That's just what I had, so that's what I used. Now the axles get that width. These are the Little Guy Racing Super 8s. Never ran these before, but I'm excited to use them. On the front, I've got the brass steering knuckles, and then I've also got the brass diff on there as well. Zero brass in the rear, on the rear axle. The links are Endura. They are the twist-ons, so you can actually adjust those if needed. And then Endura stainless steel drive shafts as well. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, these are the 57 Little Guy Racing black labels, stock foams for now with their wheels. I love the combo. This is becoming one of my favorite tires that they have. So now what we need to do is just get the battery charged and let's hit the rocks and see how it performs. All right, here's the first spot we took it to last time. Gonna hit the same lines and see how it does. Let me get a battery in this and let's get the crawling. Just to forewarn you, so I made sure it actually worked before I started filming. It's loud. That transmission's loud. There's a little bit of a clicking noise. I gotta figure where that's at. And I forgot my battery strap, so great day for filming, but I'll show you how it does. See that? She is loud. I figure out where that ticking's coming from, but I mean, it's first run with it. Sorry for the shadow. Come on. There we go. Get into the body a little bit. So far, even though it's louder, it's still better than what it was before. It would have flipped over already. It's like 30-something degrees. These rocks are ice cold. So here's the incline. Struggled with last time. Seemed like it wanted to, but never did make it. If it'll make it up this, I'll be happy. Oh, come on. There we go. Did I jinx it? There we go. Sweet. Alright, let's try the stair stepper here. I mean, so far, yes, it is better, but how loud it is, I gotta fix that. Take it back up here. I don't know if you can hear that clicking. Oh, these tires. Come on. It bottomed out. You take it back up here. This is definitely a shorter wheelbase obstacle. It wants it though. My tan enduro rig, it makes it up just pretty easy, but it's also shorter wheelbase. I'm wondering if the little bit bigger tires would be super helpful on this one. Alright. Might not do it. Might have to come back to this one. Yep, let's come back to it. Pretty sure it made it up this last time, but not very easy. I have to do some more trimming on the body. Maybe more or less. It's different rolling with these extra wide axles. Don't want to get hung up in there. Made it. All right. Oh, that's annoying. It's like almost like I need to put music over the sound because it's that noise. It's horrible. Hung up on the diff there a little bit. I do like the motor though. It's got some pep to it when you need it. I took the wrong angle on this one. Oh! Well, landed right. So it's kind of a bummer. I wouldn't call this run a fail, but I definitely need to do some tuning. I think to the shocks too. But fix the transmission issue. Lay down. Nice. Maybe add some skids. I don't know. Need to trim the body a little bit more. But I do like it. All right, back here on my tailgate, let me show you. I'm trying to get this on video of that axle in the transmission. That it's kind of making the rear axle pop a bit. Let me flip you around and show you. All right, here's the transmission side. Can't see the link popping too, but then it's hard to do this one-handed here, but interesting. So I thought maybe my wheel nuts were too tight or what, I don't know. So back to the drawing board on this. Gotta do some tinkering to fix the issue. That if you made it this far, thank you. That sound is annoying between the transmission and that clunking. But if you have any tips on what this might be, I hope I didn't bend an axle or anything when I crashed, but I don't know. When I get back, I'm gonna tear it apart. But thanks for watching.